sustainable development is one of those areas which, when you pull a lever in one particular aspect, like water, it affects the entire food, water, energy nexus. So having evidence when it comes towards thinking about sustainable development is really crucial.
One of the instruments that we use in order to achieve our mission of responsible water stewardship is the development of an international standard which has been accepted all around the world. The standard itself was actually, the driving force behind it was a requirement for evidence-based in terms of water stewardship, because people can very easily claim that they're doing good water stewardship, and we run the danger of water stewardship, which is a great concept, being overused and eventually sort of losing its currency.
Water stewardship is an approach that WWF has been working on for the last few years, and it builds on the principles around collective action. So getting companies essentially to think beyond the boundaries of their fence lines and consider the catchment as a whole, engage with communities and look at the water resource as the key element in this, and what is done in terms of water resource management for the public good.
So in South Africa, we do have a big challenge regarding the availability of water, and it's got many dimensions to it. Some of it is with regard to the rainfall that we receive, and it's very variable. And we have to manage this in a way that we actually try and supply a constant supply of water. So now we've got a very strong relationship with the Alliance for Water Stewardship as well as the WWF, and we work together, to develop this policy framework. They give also inputs into the policy framework, and it adds value. The South African government have decided to ensure that all of the policy units within the government departments apply evidence-informed policy making. And we were then introduced to the UJ-BCURE training program through the Department of Monitoring and Evaluation. And a number of us went on the initial training course, and out of that we then also asked if we can participate in the mentorship program to ensure that we actually apply it practically in our policy making processes.
The Department of Water and Sanitation approached the UJ-BCURE program to do a 3-month team mentorship with them to make the draft water stewardship policy that they were formulating more evidence informed. This consisted of 3 workshops that we ran with the team, one on searching or accessing information, one on appraising evidence, and one on synthesizing all of the evidence that they had found. The policy unit at the Department of Water and Sanitation has done remarkably well in a very short period of time to build and develop on their existing skills to make their policies more evidence informed. It's great that they were able to use sector experts such as the WWF and the Alliance for Water Stewardship to support them in this process. And we are very encouraged by the fact that they want to embed EIDM in their policy making processes by including it in their policy formulation strategy going into the future.
Through the mentorship process, it also helped build partnerships. You've now got a group that can call on each other quite easily when there are any issues. South Africa, should it be successful in implementing a water stewardship policy and even approving a water stewardship policy, will be one of the first countries in the world to take this step.